everyone, TellTale here, and we have just recently finished the Walking Dead Season 2 game on the channel. And if you've been watching the channel for a while, you would know that we have a tradition around here. We rank every single character at the end of the game. So without further ado, here's every Season 2 character ranked. We did the same thing for Season 1, and there's a few characters from 400 Days that I didn't stick in that tier list because I had just finished 400 Days at the day of recording that, so I thought it would be confusing. And let's start up with these two goons. These two characters I kind of forgot the name of, and I had to look them up. And these are just kind of forgettable characters. They're the ones that held Krista at gunpoint and kicked her out of the camp. So I'm just gonna... I don't know much about them. I'll put them in D. Like we don't know anything about them. This guy is actually the one that asked for water. Maybe a little above him. Next up, everybody knows I love Kumail Nanjiani. Everybody knows this. So Reggie, first S of the day. I love Reggie.
I know how it must look, but it's really not that bad here.
Reggie.
No, I'm serious. Where else are you going to find food like we have? The building's getting more and more secure all the time, mostly through forced labor, but that's only temporary. They've even got the solar panels working. When was the last time you had electricity, huh?
Well, we just came from a lodge with a wind turbine.
It's not a competition. I'm just saying, it's not as bad as you think.
The very next character we have to rank is Krista, and I'm not gonna lie, I really wish she was more of the game. It's kind of like the biggest mystery in the game where she is, because, spoilers, we never end up seeing her again after the first episode. I hate to do this. I love Krista. I'm gonna put her in C. She was a little butthurt against Clem because she kind of blamed Clem for Omid's death. I don't know. She's a grieving mother, but I'm gonna put her in C for this tier list. I gotta say, next up, I hate this Troy guy. I hate this Troy guy so much. His voice actor is the same as Omid's, so that's pretty cool that they kept Omid in the game a little bit. But Troy slapped Clementine. I don't like that. Yeah, he's easily an F. He is the funniest death in both of the games. So I actually I might raise him to a D just for that reason.
Troy, you can come with us.
What?
I don't really want Troy with us.
Where would we go?
Away from here. Together.
Man, you smell really bad. You gotta get a bath before we...
Why right there?
You shut my dick up! Come on.
To my surprise, my goat Kenny is in this game. In the first game, he was... I guess it's because of the choices I made with Larry that I thought that Kenny was a little selfish in the first game. But in this game, he is one of the best, like, well-written characters in any game I played, and you can really feel his grief. I'm gonna put him above Reggie. I think you're in that spot.
Listen, everyone, just stay calm.
Who are you? Are you trying to rob us?
Excuse me, honey, but do I look like a fucking thief?
Everyone calm down.
Hey, man, you calm the fuck down.
Sarah, get behind me.
Just tell us who you are.
We ain't here to rob nobody. Put the gun down,
Fuck
man.
that. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Please, just do what he says.
Ooh. Kenny?
Kenny.
No way.
Wait, you know this guy? Clementine?
Kenny. He's got a beard.
I'll take that as a yes.
Season 2 starts off with one of the craziest openings ever, and it all revolves around this. I hate Michelle. I hate Michelle so much. I don't think they ever say her name in the game. I had to look it up earlier. But yeah, her name is Michelle. She shoots Omid. She's the reason that Krista's gone for the whole game. I can't stand Michelle. To quote a song that I really like. Michelle, Michelle, you are a monster from hell. Put you an F.
Junk, junk, junk. Look at all this junk.
Oh.
Shit, shit,
Is it Omid?
more shit. Why you ain't got nothing good? Not like the last people I got. They had all kinds of good shit.
Where's Krista?
That was a good cat.
Where's...
You ain't got nothing good. You just a little fish. You gonna cry, little fish? This your daddy? What a bozo.
Is that her dad or the half? No. No. Something I should probably remind you guys is I'm choosing where these characters are ranked based off how well written the characters are, not my personal opinions of them, other than Michelle. So Carver, I think he's a pretty intimidating villain. I will say that I was a little shocked that he was killed off in the 3rd episode, but I think he's a pretty well-written villain. I put him probably, I put him right above Krista. I'd say so. I do hate the guy though.
I'm gonna count to 3. If that radio ain't in my hand by then,
You got it, man.
we'll have to make things more difficult. 1.
I'll give it to you. Yep.
2.
I got it.
I
got it right here.
No.
Sorry about that. Not sure what I was thinking.
3.
Fucker.
No!
God! Jesus Christ! Stop!
Stop him!
His eye.
Somebody stop him!
Troy, do something!
Go!
Clementine, help
You
me!
don't have to do this, Bill!
No! Stop it! Kenny! Kenny!
Little shit.
Oh, looky here. Looky here. Wig on, Walter. Walter. I'm not having sex with you right now, Walter. We'll not do it. Neither is Matthew. Sorry. But yeah, so Walter, he's a very cool character. I would say that he, I really liked him. He was only in there for like a tiny bit in episode 2. So I would say he was cool. I really wish he stuck around a little longer. He was kind of intimidating for a bit whenever he found out about Nick. I'm gonna put him. I put him in B. I think it's a good spot. One of the more interesting characters in the camp for me was, what's her name? Tavia? I think her name's Tavia. Yeah, Tavia. Ooh, I just shook my camera. Not because of how she's written in the game, but because I recognize the voice actress. She's in Minecraft Story Mode. She plays Olivia. I haven't played those games in a long time, but I thought it was cool. Yeah, so Tavia, she's in 400 Days. She's in this game, but we don't see too much of her. She's kind of mean in this game. I would say... I mean, her interactions with Vince are pretty cool, but I'm going to put her probably right below... Actually, I'll probably go full D for this one because we don't see much of her. I'll put her above these guys, though, because she's not terrible. Carlos, the one guy that I don't think deserves a medical license in the world.
Clementine, you okay?
I just need a doctor. And then I'll go. I don't want my arm to get infected.
None of us want to get infected. That's the point.
Don't do that.
Whatever it was, it got you good.
You can fix it? It doesn't look like a human bite anyway.
What do you think? Was it a lurker?
A bite like that could be anything. Only one way to find out.
Oh.
Just wait.
We wait.
What?
Hey, you could also,
Tomorrow morning, if the fever set in, we'll know if she's
could also stop the bleeding.
In the meantime, we can lock her in the shed.
You...
I'm not wasting supplies on a lurker bite.
It's not.
Turns out you're telling the truth. I'll clean it and stitch it up for you in the morning.
She passed out. She won't make it overnight. I'm getting out of here. He sees a little girl bleeding out. He's like, I'm not gonna save her. I'm not gonna save her. I'm gonna put her in the shed overnight. Carlos, he does get better throughout the game. He learns to trust Clementine and sees that she's a good friend for Sarah. So I'm gonna put him. I mean, he's a good guy later on. It's really just the first interaction that's kind of funny with him. So I'm gonna put him right. Yeah, right here. That sounds good. Actually, no, I changed my mind. He didn't help Clementine. Lukey, here comes Pookie. Let's put him in it. Hey, it's the easiest question ever. Good looking guy.
That's about as human as I've felt in a long time. I almost forgot what... Clementine!
What just happened?
Jesus, Clem, it's just not...
What was going on?
What's going on?
Well, I mean,
Nah.
In here. Let's get you comfortable.
They just make another
What
baby.
the fuck are you two doing up here? Kenny, what's going on?
I don't know. Guess I just wanted to forget about all this shit for like 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Man, that's longer than I'd last at this point.
I was
Hey,
also gonna
Alright,
joke about that.
alright, it wasn't 10 minutes.
come on. We got a little one around.
Sorry. Forget I said anything.
I know what you guys are talking about.
I certainly hope not.
You're talking about kissing stuff.
Yeah. Yes. That
Kissing
is
stuff, yeah,
exactly
yeah.
it.
Was there any kissing?
You shut your mouth right now. The both of you. Maybe she came back for you.
I'd come back for you. You know what I mean.
Well, thank you, Clem. I do the same.
Luke's a regular Casanova.
Hey, shut up.
Don't be modest. Your moves are working on all the ladies.
Worked on me.
What? No, I really like Luke. I was very, honestly, kind of distraught whenever what happened to him because he was kind of, he's kind of like the one guy in the group that's nice to Clementine throughout the whole game, other than Kenny, depending on what you choose. Actually, Kenny's always nice to her. But yeah, I thought Luke was a cool character. He does have like kind of a rivalry with Kenny, but he's like the nicest guy in the group. Most of this group can't make choices by themselves, and he's like the one guy that's like with Clementine through and through. So I think that's cool. I'm gonna have to walk this one off. Samson. I'm glad she's not alone. And I also hope that he stays with us. Hey, come on, share. Come on.
I guess you were pretty hungry.
I'm not
too.
feeding Sam.
Here you go.
You took the whole thing?
Hey, don't eat it all.
Oh. What? You can. Whoa. Sam? Oh my god. No. I'm starting to like the guy. Go away. All dogs go to heaven, but not this one. Not Sam. Yeah, I'm sure it's no one's surprise. He's bottom of the barrel. He's gone below Michelle. He picked Clementine. I can't leave him on here. He's a sweet dog at the first, like, and I thought he was gonna share the food with her, but that didn't happen. So, bottom of the barrel. I actually do really like Pete. We didn't see him long. He was in that I think it's a van or the back of a truck with Clementine overnight, and yeah, overall Clementine has to end up saving herself. I do really like him. I'd put him above Carver, below Carlos. I do wish you saw more of Pete because he was kind of like a nice guy. Next up is Sarita, and I really wish that I didn't do the choice that I did, but I really like how Kenny ended up forgiving Clementine. Spoilers, I ended up hacking off Sarita's arm just to try and save her, and it made it worse. But yeah, I would put Sarita. I put her right in A. She's a really sweet character throughout the game. I feel really bad for what happened to her. I'm sorry, Sarita. I wish Kenny got to be with you still. This next one's a toughie. The lineup. And let me move this character down here. Wait, yeah, right there. Mike and Bonnie. They're like Bonnie and Clyde for a bit. They were. I thought they were pretty good characters for a while, and then who the heck?
Who's there?
Hey.
Clem. Shit.
What's going on?
What are you doing?
I got the rest of it.
What?
Listen, we just gotta get away from that guy, Clem. Okay?
Who? Kenny?
Just be quiet, Clem, please.
La.
Kenny! Jane! Help! They're robbing us!
They're gonna drive off.
No!
You son of a.
Clem!
Bonnie, we have to go.
Don't you touch me! I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen.
She got shot right here.
Oh my God, Clem, what the fuck did you do? Clem, what did you do? Clem,
I mean, it's really Arvo's fault. But yeah, Mike was one of my favorite characters for a while. He was really funny, but then he ended up stealing all of the loot and leaving with Bonnie and Arvo. Obviously, they're not as bad as Bonnie and Arvo. I mean, obviously they're not as bad as Arvo. Bonnie's cool. But I'm gonna put. I still feel like Mike's. I still think he'd be. I think he's an A. I like Mike. He's really funny. For the there's one joke in the game that like really had me going. I loved it.
We can eat raccoon?
Yeah, sure.
I'd eat the shit out of that raccoon. Not like, I mean, just that I'd be really happy to eat that raccoon. I'm starving.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Mike in A. Bonnie, on the other hand, I have seen how she reacts if you don't save Luke, and it feels like she puts all this weight on. Of course, this wasn't my playthrough, but there's still some times in the game that I don't think she's like the coolest character. She's pretty nice. She does scam the group at first. But yeah, I'm gonna put her probably right above Carlos, I'd say. I'm not even gonna have to. I'm not even have to go over this one. Arvo's F right there. He shot Clementine right here in the chest. That's terrible. Hope we're all in agreement right there that shooting Clementine bad. Cancel me. Shooting Clementine's bad. Sarah, you were not built for this world. You're not built for this world. I don't see the hate that people have for her, though. There's a lot of hate for some reason online about Sarah. I would put her... Oh, this is tough. This is really tough. I'm going to say B. I'm going to say B right under Walter. I didn't dislike her. I thought that they could have been really good friends, her and Clementine. And I'm really sad that, you know... I feel like if Carlos maybe raised her a little... I'm not saying it's Carlos' fault, but maybe raised her a little differently. Maybe if she was around Clementine a little longer, she could have made it. Yeah, there's like 2 ways in the game that you could lose her, and the second one was tragic. First one was tragic too. So, yeah, I guess we're going B. I thought that she'd be Clementine's friend throughout all the rest of the games, but I was wrong there. Nick was a little wild at first. He went in like guns blazing with Clementine. And then he... went in guns blazing with Matthew. That was pretty eventful. So I'm gonna put Nick. I mean, I wish that he was in the game longer. I actually do really like him. I'd put him right above Sarah. Putting him right next to his rival. Whoopsies. And then we have a random Russian guy that was with Arvo. I don't dislike him. I'll put him right above Arvo, I guess. Sam should be a little lower, though. Sam right below him. Now, Rebecca is actually a character that surprised me a lot throughout the game because whenever I met Rebecca, she was not nice to Clementine, so Clementine in return was not nice to her. Oh, she's pregnant.
Let it be okay, and let it be his.
Oh.
I wouldn't get comfortable if I were you.
You...
Whose baby is it?
Excuse me?
If it's not Alvin's, whose is it?
And I was surprised that they were able to make up throughout the game. And she ended up being one of my favorites, just out of character growth alone. So I would put her right... I'd put her right above Walter, I'd say. But yeah, she's AJ's mom, and she doesn't really get to live much long after that, and it's pretty sad. But luckily, Clementine and Kenny stepped up. Oh, Mead. I'm gonna need a minute. I'm gonna need a minute. Mead. Mead was easily one of my characters, one of my favorite characters in the last game. I hate you, Michelle. I hate you so much, Michelle. I did not expect the opening scene to be Omid getting shot. That was one of the most shocking ways I've ever entered a game. Yeah, that was devastating. He's not in the game that much, though. Oh, I don't know where to put him. I'm still gonna put him right above Mike. I love him. He's cool. Next up's Alvin. He's a sweetheart throughout the whole game. There's this one point in the game where I think he's debating on stealing food, but it's solely because his wife is pregnant. He's a sweetheart. I'm putting him right. I'd say I put him right above Sarita. Now we have Matthew, which I'm pretty sure him and Walter were like this. So I'm really sad he was in the game longer. Nick, bless your heart. Bless your heart, Nick. You shot him. Pretty quickly, actually. So yeah, I'm going to put... I mean, we don't know much about him. I'm going to put him probably right below... I don't know. Let's be right above Carver. I don't know where to stick you. Let's save you for last. Clembo. Clementine. I love Clemmy. I love Clementine. She is the best character. I mean, I kind of have to put her... Clembo. I love Clementine. Yeah, I'm already debating on naming my daughter Clementine. I love this game so much. Yeah, she matures a lot throughout this game. She's kind of making every single choice for this group. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably the most dysfunctional set of adults I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, Clementine is she's really matured throughout the game, and I'm really excited to see how she progresses throughout the third and fourth game. Because she was like a little girl in the first game, and she's already like I think she's 11 in this one. It's been a while. I love Clementine. Next, we have Edith, which I'm pretty sure is an optional character. I had her in my ending. She is at Wellington, and she's the one to tell... she's the one to bear the bad news to Kenny, Clementine, and AJ that there's not enough room at Wellington. She's actually really, really sweet for the one scene she's in. I'm not gonna lie. I thought she was pretty sweet. So I'll put her right above Sarita. I know she's not like a big character in the game, but I hope we get to see her again. Basically, I want Kenny and Clementine to end up at Wellington somehow. I want there to be a slot open. I don't know how this is going to work. I'm really scared. Two optional characters, which I had in my ending. I stuck a few of the Forge Days characters in this. I honestly only chose the ones that I had in my game. So I got Vince and Wyatt. We didn't see much of either of them, so I'm probably going to put them in the same spot. Even though I like Wyatt a little more, because I love the story with Wyatt and Eddie. So yeah, I'd probably put them, honestly, right below... Bonnie, maybe, even though I love Wyatt. Actually, Wyatt, I'm gonna stick you. I'm gonna stick you right here. AJ, I think this is a given, right there next to Kenny. And then last, but definitely least, Jane. I went over this in my reacting to every single ending video. Jane is kind of there to set Kenny off the whole game, in my opinion. You can end up with just Clementine and Jane, and I think that's a terrible ending. I'll say it. I think it's a terrible ending. I ended up with Kenny and Clementine, and I really liked my ending. She's kind of there just to see if she can prove Clementine that Kenny's this like evil guy who's honestly just going through grief, and she's trying to set him off, and I feel like it's irresponsible. Also, she left the kid out in the snow by himself. That's a terrible idea. So yeah, I'd say we end off this tier list by putting Jane right at the bottom. And with that, ladies and gents, we have finished our season 2 tier list. Let's go. Yeah, I think this looks right. There's a few characters that I didn't add in, and that's just solely because I couldn't remember much about them. They're in 400 Days. I was gonna add all the 400 Days characters in this, and the only reason I didn't is it's been a while since I played the first game. So I wanted to just do the characters that are fresh off the brain. And yeah, I'm pretty content with this tier list. Jane at the bottom, Clementine at the top. Where else can you go wrong? By the way, I would say Clementine and Kenny are tied. At the end of this game, they are both like equally my favorite characters in the series. Wait a minute. We are not done here. You guys didn't really think we're gonna do this with the legend, Lee the Legend himself, did you? Yeah, Lee made a special appearance in this game. I'm on the verge of tears. Hang on. Legendary. Little Marvel Rivals reference. But yeah, Lee, popular request. the legendary category has been made. And yeah, I think with that, actually, let's stick the top 3 in here. Let's stick the top 3 in here. This is our tier list, and I, for one, am very satisfied with this tier list. And if you guys would like to see more of this, check out this playlist. There's like 50 Walking Dead episodes up here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in season 3. Wait, Michonne is next. I will see you guys in the Walking Dead Michonne spinoff. Bye!